time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&M Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt the first time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. Big throw caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Cardinals will try to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Louisville, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down.
Now to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Trojans, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. There's the handoff. Fights up the defender. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense team. Makes something happen.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Refusing to be stopped in this play. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Toss it to the back, running left. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And we're able to get him down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Design quarterback run. He's past the marker and still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisville. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. More control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's Henderson powering through. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Now here's the toss play. Breaking tackles and going. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. A quick throw to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Try and muscle for the first down. You can't stop him. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
And the Trojans will have first and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield, and he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off with RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Going after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. quarterback looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass caught inside the 15. North out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Cardinals are in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss play, running right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown field goal. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Offense facing fourth down.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go with a direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisville. In fact, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to chuck it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, a fourth down.
And the Cardinals will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Henderson.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the ball and heads to the left. He shreds the tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
USC offense will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Trojans getting set on first and 10. Send the back in motion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Louisville
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, USC. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and you just hope for a competitive game, and that's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to, can their defense hold up and secure the victory?
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score USC.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.